This video will have a lot of buff men, so brace yourself. So this month is almost over and I wanted to share my progress as a character artist. Hi, I'm Burst and on this channel I share my thoughts and progress on character drawing. So this month is one of the best months I've had in terms of drawing quantity. This is the most drawing I've done in a month. There's over 60 pages of drawings that I'm going to show you guys. Maybe I'll skip over some, but the main focus of these drawings was for me to study perspective and anatomy, specifically torso anatomy, but there was some arm anatomy and stuff like that. Perspective, I found perspective really important, like having an intuitive sense so that I could draw it fast without having to draw a bunch of grid lines for perspective was important to me. I wanted to make my drawings look more accurate because a lot of them just felt wrong or something, like eyes weren't evenly spaced apart or it wasn't drawing like a cylinder properly, like a lot of those kind of things that you get from your fundamentals. And the anatomy is there to learn because I'm drawing characters. I can apply my perspective knowledge to the anatomy as well, which is a plus. I guess with anatomy, it's more about studying specific shapes and forms that are related to a person. So it's basically like perspective and form drawing, but more specific, I guess. All right, let's get to the sketches. So I will start off with week 1. A lot of my projects are broken down by week. Initially, I was planning to do maybe 2 projects a week, but it ended up just being 1. So for week 1, I was working on drawing Maharaga from JJK. I make TikToks, by the way, so that's what my drawings get incorporated into. So I did like a rough sketch, I guess, from the manga, breaking down Maharaga's form. I also started doing Drawbox. I skipped over to lesson 4, which was construction drawing specifically to insects. It's very informative, but hard to follow through with the practices because they're not fun, I guess I would call it, and they don't exactly apply specifically to my drawings. Yes, construction drawing is important. Knowing a general sense of how to draw things, regardless of what they are, is important. But me drawing bugs and stuff, I had a hard time going through with it. I did some Maharaga head studies here, Maharaga shape forms and whatever, specific to Maharaga. And it's just my OC there. And a little perspective practice. This is like me freehanding about 1-point perspective. Some more draw box stuff. You can see a bug in the top right. Yeah, I was following a tutorial. And some more, I guess there's a 50 box challenge, I think, or 100 box challenge that I was following as well, where you just draw a bunch of boxes. Boxes are important because you can break anything down into a box. And then you can put any shape into a box. Some more Maharaga head studies, and this is the result from that week. Yeah, a little torso. I guess I didn't even draw the full torso at the end of the day, but shoulder up, I guess, is there. Don't ask about what the TikTok was about. Yeah, let's just go to the next one. Oh, right. And this drawing here, I wanted to include this drawing. It took like 3 hours or so. I was following this Sam's Does Arts tutorial. He was teaching how to paint, I guess in Procreate, basically. And it made me realize how color could carry a drawing. Like, you could have messy line art, but if you have great colors, then you could get a decent drawing. I don't know, like, if you look at the right here, like, the line art is clean. I don't know what those dots are, but the line art's clean here and all that. But it doesn't look as good as this left, the messy line art. And if I were to just have that messy line art by itself, it wouldn't look good on its own as well. I really think the color carries these drawings. But then the messy line art adds style to it. This clean line art, I want to work on better line art, or my own version of line art, or my style of line art. Thin lines in my art pieces aren't exactly my style that I like, but I think thick line art can cover a lot of mistakes you make. Like, make it hard to see mistakes that you make if you use thick and messy line art. So that's why a lot of my drawings will have thin line art, even though I don't really like thin line art. I mean, I do like it in some things. I've seen some art that does thin line art pretty well. I just gotta keep looking into it. I'm not sure about my line art. Alright, for week 2, we have No Straight Roads. It's a game that I haven't played, but I see a lot of fan art for this, and I like the characters. This robot is Neon J, and this big guy is DJ Subatomic. So my focus for this week was trying to draw DJ Subatomic specifically. Neon J was just there because I needed him for the TikTok. I needed a second character. So yeah, I do more box drawings. I think, did I include this drawing already in this sketchbook? No, it's a different box drawing. Okay. Yeah, so I do more box drawings, yeah, and I try to break stuff down into forms. So you can see like I mannequinize a human here. I try to draw a hand. I was struggling with drawing his hand specifically. So I did a lot of like hand practice, I guess. Breaking down the hand into a more boxy shape. He has giant hands, right? And his hands are more boxy, so it works out, I guess. So I was drawing hands, breaking them into boxes. This is kind of tying into my perspective study or perspective practice. Yeah, so more boxes. Cylinders too. Cylinders are important shape. You can build cylinders out of boxes, right? Just put a cylinder in a box and yeah, that's a cylinder. A lot of my box drawings are freehand. I'm trying to get an intuitive sense of how to draw a box, not so much the mathematical sense. But there is like a mathematical way to break down things, and that's good to know starting off. But yeah, you don't want to rely on grids and stuff too much. That takes a long time and it's not fun. Yeah. So more hands, yeah. More hand drawings. I think this is, yeah. Maybe I copied some of these hands from like some art on Pinterest or something. I don't know where this one is from. More breaking down the body into boxes. So this is from Scott Robertson's book, How to Draw. It's a fundamental book I think that every artist should have, or that's at least what I hear is recommended, on learning exactly how to draw perspective and the math behind it. I think here I was copying how to draw a curve, like how to mirror a curve in perspective. So if you have one curve on this side, you should be able to draw the curve on the other side using these guidelines. And more, I guess, mirroring stuff is what it's called. You draw a mirror and then you have two things over the mirror, and practicing that helps you draw, I guess, more symmetrical things. A lot of things you'll be drawing is symmetrical. And also knowing perspective teaches you where to put points, like where a point is in space. Like if I draw this point, where would the point symmetrical to it be, right, in space? And it's around here, I guess. It's around here. Also cylinders. I try to learn cylinders. Yeah, again, cylinders are important. They can be used to break down the anatomy of people. So again, like arms are cylinders. The neck is a cylinder. The legs are cylinders, etc. Right. So that's that. Yeah, some more just practicing this, as well as, oh, there's more draw box stuff, more bugs. I think this is around where I quit though. Quit the draw box. I got scared of looking at the pictures of bugs. Yeah, I try to do my own bug drawing here, but looking at this bug for too long kind of creeps me out. It's really hard to focus on that when you're scared, I guess. That's fun. You'll see Barley from Brawl if you played that game. He's right there in the bottom right, but I don't remember what I was drawing here, but I was drawing a bunch of things over each other. I can't tell what it is now, but yeah. Oh, some more hands, right? Boxes, hands. The hand can be broken down into a box. I think I got the box idea for the hand from the Morpho drawing books, the Simplified Anatomy books. There's some hand drawings that use a box. It's like it uses this curved box. Like if you were to take a sponge, I guess, and curve it. Practicing hands, yeah, to draw DJ's hands and more practice. I've seen artists draw bugs like in a stylized way, and those look cool. But drawing real life bugs, I get scared. So week 3 was my Ultrakill week, I guess. I was drawing V1, but you know, V1 and Mirage is what their names are. I haven't played this either. I just see a lot of fan art for this and I wanted to join in. So I practiced this more, I wouldn't call it practice. So I did this more loose sketch one day, and it's because I didn't feel like drawing, but I wanted to get some drawing in, so I just dumped my anger on, I wouldn't say dumped my anger, dumped my energy onto it without really thinking. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I dumped my boredom, or the frustration you get from boredom or being bored, onto the page. And this resulted in a more like sketchy, messy look. I think this is good for like quantity work, where you can draw a bunch of things, but it's not necessarily good for learning stuff, I guess. It's just more good for getting mileage in, maybe muscle memory or something. I do like these sketches though. I don't know, they have some sort of charm to it. But yeah, more V1, yeah. And drawing robots, yeah, they really require perspective knowledge. Drawing mechs and stuff, yeah, you gotta know your perspective. I don't. There's him again. There's Barley from Brawl I think I was copying some fan art. I'll try to link the fan art or show the fan I'm copying, but it's really hard to tell. And I don't know about, there's like stuff about sharing and reposting artists' works. Like I don't want to do that accidentally. So maybe I'll just omit this part out of the video where I share my copies of fan art. So we have more V1 drawings. I used let's talk about my mediums, right? Okay, so I use a pen, but it's a 0.7 felt tip pen, 0.7 millimeter, 0.07 millimeter pen. Gets you these fine lines. And then these thicker lines are from a calligraphy brush that I bought. Yeah, it was like a calligraphy pen. I bought it somewhere. I want to give away my location though, so I don't know if I should say the name specifically. More pen drawings, messy pen drawings. I think a lot of this was me trying to figure out what V1 like looks like what does he wear? What is his parts? You know, how does his face look or work? You know, this is him from underneath. Yeah, this is like me breaking them down to shapes, I guess. And me posing him. Yeah, I think this was another fan art or something that I was copying. But yeah, me posing him and trying to angle this pose, you know, at different angles just to test my perspective skills. But yeah, that resulted in, let me go back here to these drawings here of V1 and Mirage. Not the best. Again, the line work. The line work I don't like too much. It looks too sterile or something for me. But I think I got the forms down somewhat. It kind of looks off. Maybe his back is weird or something. His back looks kind of weird. But I'm getting better, I feel, at the perspective stuff. And his hand is just a block. What is this hand? I still suck at drawing hands. Still putting in my anatomy practice here. Week 4, which is this week, me drawing Undertale Yellow. This is Starlo from Undertale Yellow. I haven't played it as well. I might be showing spoilers. I should give a spoiler warning before I say any of this stuff. But I got these images from Google. I'm trying to draw him for a TikTok that I haven't finished yet. I guess I'm still doing more anatomy or people practice. Figure drawing. Yeah, that's what it is. I'm doing figure drawing. So I've been doing figure drawing. Trying to figure draw with the figure, you know, just putting his face in there. There's a body, again, mannequinized body, meaning a body broken down into simple shapes. The hat, drawing the hat, that's hard. That was something I was working on as well. And his face and his head shape. I'm still bad at drawing heads, but there you go. And this is me copying some reference from Pinterest. I think I know where the art is. I'll show the image on the screen probably. But there's him doing these expressions. The hat again, I don't know. I don't know how to draw a hat. I studied hats, I think. I don't know if that's a shadow over his face or I don't think it's a mask. No, because when he takes off the hat, he doesn't have that shadow on his face. It's like a shadow, but like it's always like in this mask shape for some reason. It doesn't follow reality, but it looks cool, I guess. Yeah, more torso drawings because, you know, I'm trying to draw him flexing here. I got a no anatomy for that. Try to draw him flexing here. Some more torso drawings. This is me trying to get his like robe correct. He has a, what do you call that? A cowboy robe correct too. Little clothes practice there. And yeah, hats. Using my perspective knowledge on hats. And also following tutorials on hats. More hats. Not the exact hat I was drawing, but you know, a basic hat to start off with. It's like a bowl shape basically around the head. And then this thing protrudes out of it basically. That's how a hat is. More random sketches. I think these are Brawl Star characters. This is Barley. I think this is, yeah, these are Barley drawings or Barley sketches from Pinterest. I think here I was using a marker. So I have this gray marker for the sketch and this black marker. Actually, I don't even think this is the page I was drawing it on. I guess it is. I don't know. It kind of looks like it's bleeding through. Is this bleeding through? Is this the right? This is the page. Yeah, so it bled through onto the other page, but this is the torso drawings I was doing for, I guess, practice. And I was using gray marker as a sketching and black marker just for the lines. And I really dig using markers. These sketches look nice to me. And I guess it's because it's thicker lines, like I mentioned earlier. Like I like thicker lines. But again, yeah, thicker lines are good, but they cover up a lot of flaws that you might have with your line work. Like this is really sketchy and could chalk that up to style, but me making it look this sketchy isn't my intention. These muscles, they lift up and change shape when you move your arms around. So understanding that too. My little robot drawing of, I guess, a random one. I was just making stuff up. But that was nice. Let me go back to where I was. Yeah, you can't really see what's on this page because the stuff bled through, but I was drawing cubes on this page. More box drawings. Arm, breaking down the arm. I think I was, yeah, so I was using Morpho's simplified anatomy for this kind of stuff too, to understand the shape of the arm. From what I can tell, the arm is a cylinder at the top and like a box, a thin rectangular box for the forearm. And that's why you get the bony part of your elbow, because it's a box for the forearm. That bony part is the edge of the box. Or at least that's how you can break it down. That's kind of cool. I don't know what's up with this form shape. This is not match perspective at all. These are more torso drawings in a simplified way. This is fan art. This is fan art copied. I might not show this. I might have to censor that because I don't want to be like reposting people's art without permission. Yeah, these are more mannequinizations of drawings I found on Pinterest. I do a lot of studies from drawings. Like some people recommend drawing from real life, like drawing from real life people, like poses and stuff. But I find it fun drawing other people's drawings when I'm practicing more. So I've been doing that, even though it's not as effective, I guess, in terms of studying. It's studying, I guess, in a way. And as long as I'm getting my studies in, I guess that's better than not getting my studies in. Yeah, some more practice drawings. Figure drawings. Yeah, I think I do study from real people though. So I do try to study from real people as well. This guy I think I drew him on my own, just from memory. I don't know who he is, or what he does, or what kind of robot he is, but kind of looks cool. Oh, and learning gesture. I felt like my drawing was really stiff. Like if you go back to my Starlo flexing drawing I'm doing, it feels very stiff, right? And stiff drawings are because my drawings don't have gesture in it. So I've been studying how energy might flow throughout the body. There's like a kind of energy that goes throughout the body, which I indicate with these arrows, which I guess I have to learn more about. Like, see with this guy, he doesn't have that much energy, or it doesn't have that much energy because the energy stops at his elbow. But with this drawing, the energy doesn't stop at the elbow, it stops at the waist here, kind of. But then with this drawing, the energy goes throughout the whole body, right? Which is important, I guess. So yeah, more energy practice, figure, gesture, whatever practice. And yeah, more practice. Yay. Oh, and this shape. This shape is from Ethan Becker's video. He said this shape is specifically really good for drawing any type of body. If you learn this shape, then you could draw any body. It's this like peanut shape. It's not a bean shape. It's like he says, it's like a more boxier bean shape, I guess, that represents the shoulders, the waist, and the hip placement. And these contour lines are what give you the direction of the torso and the waist and the hips and whatever. So I've been using that shape. I try to draw as two boxes, but that's not what the shape is, I don't think. The shape is literally just this peanut shape. There's this pinching point he mentions too. There's always a pinch. If you draw circles on this peanut shape and this contour line, you basically get which way the body should be oriented and how the body is twisting and turning. Interesting idea. I don't know if I'll carry it through my drawings, but something to think about. Yeah, and some more practice. Cool. More practice, yeah. I do like this one. This is from Posemaniacs. This is one of their poses they had, a pose of the day they had. These are from Posemaniacs. They're proportional to humans, so studying these like 3D models that they have on that website is useful too. It makes it clear, I guess, to see which muscles are where and what they're doing. And you don't have to see naked people. A lot of figure drawing websites based on drawing real people, you have to study as naked people, which is kind of hard to do. I don't know. I feel more comfortable drawing 3D models that are naked already and not having their peepees dangling out or whatever. But you know, I do study from those as well. I mean, but I'm less comfortable about it. But yeah, more figure drawings. More figure drawings. And yeah, that's where it ends. And I'm doing these figure drawings to incorporate into my art. Incorporate into my Starlo drawing, which I'm still working on. The standing pose as well. But yeah, all this ties into my projects. So everything I'm studying ties into the projects, whether directly or indirectly. So that's how I've been managing to draw this much, because I have a project to put it back into, which I think is very useful. All these are going into a project, which I find very nice. Alright, I forgot to add these phone drawings. I wanted to include these. I think I did them around week 3. I did these phone drawings while I had some free time at work using Procreate Pocket. They're nice. I mean, it made my wrist hurt, So I don't know if I'll continue doing it, but these are there. You can get some nice drawings out of your phone. And I guess it doesn't go away. Away. No. Spent $12 on this app. Yeah, I did these phone drawings like while I had some free time. Just drew them on the Procreate Pocket app. But yeah, I mean, just wanted to share these. You can draw on anything. Doesn't have to be an iPad that costs $1,000 or something. But yeah, that's my sketches. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Hopefully I have more quality art to share. Like this. I don't want to. No, he went away. Okay, I'm having trouble using this app right now, but I want to post more quality art. These are nice. They don't feel finished. So yeah. Alright, hope you guys enjoyed that. Let's hope February is better, right? 28 days instead of the 31 days in January. Anyways, hope you guys enjoy. Thanks for watching. Have a good rest of your day and cheers to your arts.